Hi, I'm Kieran McCarthy, sports editor of the Southern Star newspaper, and I'm joined here again today by John Bohane, our GA correspondent, for a weekly look at what's coming up in this week's Southern Star newspaper. The weekend just gone was an action-packed one on the GA front, especially in the County Senior Football Championship, but there was plenty of West Cork interest here. Donnies took a hammering against Nemo on Saturday night. Clan battled a good win against St Nick's. Carbery Rangers had a huge win over Ahead. But I suppose here in Skibbereen, John, I suppose the big shock of the championship is up with Dunvan Rasta surprisingly lost to the Clyde Rovers.
Yeah, Kieran, most definitely. Mixed weekend for the Carbery clubs in the County Senior Championship. But definitely the surprise of the weekend was Dunvan Rasta losing to Clyde. Clyde were full value for their victory. Skip battled back in the second half. They got a bit of momentum, but Clyde, inspired by Paddy and ran out deserving winners. Skip now regroup. They have a couple of weeks to prepare for their second home clash against Ahead, who were very heavily defeated by Carbery Rangers. So that'll be a tough game for Skip, but it gives them a few weeks to tinker at selection, and they should bounce back against Ahead in the second home championship.
As well as that, in the local GA scene, there was 3 games in the Carbery Junior A Football Championship. There was wins from Mahooness, Barry Row and Clonakilty. John, it's motoring along quite nicely.
It is, yeah. I mean, it was a very bad weekend for Donnies. They succumbed to defeat against their neighbours Mahooness on Sunday. Clonakilty used no players on Saturday night in their win against Nicks in the senior game, so they had a victory over Island Rovers. While Barry Row had a good win against a weak Castlehaven team. Castlehaven now play Gabriels in a first round game, but it's motoring along nicely, Kieran.
And coming up this weekend, another Junior A football game. You've Bell against Skibbereen. How do you see that one going, John?
Bell had a great start to the season. They're on to won the championship earlier on the season, and they'll have a number of that team now participating in the junior. Skibbereen used 4 players last Sunday, but they still can call on the likes of John Bohane, Rob McCarthy, Jack O'Donovan, Colin Crowley. I think Skip's senior experience will stand to them, and they could emerge narrow victors.
As well as that, in this week's Southern Star, we've previews of the County Under 21A Football Championships, and there's 4 quarterfinals out for decision. One of the big ones is Valley's putting their title on the line against Beara. Big game.
Tight game, exactly. Yeah, Valley Rovers, reigning champions. They're up against the Beara team who've had very little practice coming into this. They've only played a couple of challenge games. Valley's won their South-East again for 2nd year in a row. It should be a good game. Valley's should emerge narrow victorious.
So another one, Clonakilty against Ballincollig, is going to be another tight game. Clonakilty coming off the back of defending their South-West title, but Ballincollig will be tough opponents.
Again, very tough game. Sean Cowie, we talked to him earlier in the week, and he said that the Clonakilty lads had good wins in junior and senior last week, and they're in great physical approach in this game, and I think they have superior forwards. Jack O'Mahony, John Dennehy, Gerard Barry. They should win and go into semi-final stages.
So we can't not mention one of the big games of last weekend was the Cork Ladies. They won another Division 1 National Football League title. You were talking to Eamon Ryan earlier today, and obviously he's in jubilant form after such a big win.
Very good. Eamon, he's been an inspirational coach for the Cork Ladies over a number of years. They really had the battle hard to win last Saturday against Dublin. It sets them up now. They're approaching a championship game against Clare in a couple of weeks, and they'll be main contenders to win the All-Ireland again later on the year.
To use the pun once more, it is an action-packed Southern Star sports section out this Thursday. We've all the GA covered, from the Senior Championship to the Premier Intermediate to the Intermediate to the local to the West Cork GA news. As well as that, there was a big weekend in the schoolboy soccer front with 3 cup finals on. We've all those covered with full match reports and pictures. We have an interview with Alex O'Shea, the fireman from Ballineen, who's going to run the Cork City Marathon in his full firefighter gear, trying to set a Guinness World Record. We've that and a hell of a lot more in this Thursday Southern Star.